EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Southern California and the gorgeous SoFi Stadium in the Los Angeles suburb of Inglewood. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Cleveland Browns and the Los Angeles Chargers. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go from SoFi Stadium. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Look around the club, what do I say? Everybody rocking side to side to the beat. Snapping ain't
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
What is it?
First carry here for the former Tar Heel, Omarion Hampton. And he slits through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 2. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
And the defense knew they had to be ready for anything here on 3rd and short. They decided to put the ball in the air, and they might have been better off keeping that ball on the ground because that defense was ready for it, and they were all over it.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up.
Their own 19-yard line.
Trap 60. Let's go now.
On play action, Shador. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. Now, Shador. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass ball's incomplete.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic, and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time, he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly in his 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Shador. A throw left side, going to be intercepted.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to round. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception?
Hey, Kaplan.
Pistol here for Herbert. To the left side, catch made by McConkey. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Good work after the catch. They get 16 and a 1st down.
First down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Fake the handoff. Now Herbert. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And he's in! Touchdown, Los Angeles. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back from possession two. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the ground, here's Dylan Sampson. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is a pass at the 40-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Once again, it's Sampson. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Pick up of the 11 yards on that one. First down, Cleveland.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs.
Into space. And he'll get into the end zone. Dylan Sampson. Touchdown, Browns. His second rushing touchdown of the year. Now the try here for the point after. He's got it. And the Browns will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Ray gonna return it. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
22-yard line.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my face compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure.
Grenade. Hey, ramp. Grenade. Good. That's your man. That's your man. Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger.
On play action. Now Herbert. Outside, complete to Thomas. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. That is a big play for LA. 35 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
Baylor Tiger. Go.
Herbert now on first down. He'll find the rookie from UCLA. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up 2nd.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
31-yard line.
Count. Let's go. Home troops right.
Again, they'll throw with Herbert. Now a shot here, deep middle. That's in the end zone and intercepted. And the Browns are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
Every once in a while, like you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
60 Eagles, 60, 70, 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
They'll motion a tight end right.
Ready?
They'll start on the ground with Samson. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Ready? Ready?
They'll stay on the ground with Samson. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. They're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Come on. 18, Viking, 18.
Third and 2. Now Sanders. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
This one fielded out beyond the 25. And it'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. It's the Chargers with the football to begin this second quarter, as they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Hampton. A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and
From the
4.
42-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. Another run here with Hampton. He's beyond midfield to the 45. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. They get 21 on that loss, and the Chargers have the first down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
21. Line.
Shotgun now for Herbert. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Now Herbert throwing on second down. That one complete to McConkey. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Hey, check motion man. Put your hands on him. Get hands on motion man.
Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. From the gun, it's Herbert. That's to the running back, Amarian Hampton. And he's into the end zone. Amarian Hampton. Touchdown, L.A. That's his first touchdown of the new year.
Really nice job there by the receiver, understanding what what to do after you secure the catch, and the ability to target him in the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. If you can hit them in stride, be accurate with the ball, there is a lot of green grass to pick up yards after the catch, and he's able to take this one all the way into the end zone for 6.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On the ground, it's Sampson to start this drive. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7.
19, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
They'll motion the slot man right. From the shotgun, it's Sanders. He's going to air this one out. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercepted. And the Chargers are going to take possession here at their own 6.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now. Like, he just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup brings up 2nd and 2.
Grenade, run. Baylor Tiger. What's alert?
They'll go again with Hampton. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
A yard on the play. It's now 3rd down and 4.
Hey, go Lion. Baylor Tiger. What are they?
Herbert going to try to throw on 3rd down. Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 87 yards. Touchdown, LA. 3rd down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the 1st down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that 1st down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
Makes the score. Chargers 21. Browns 7.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Sanders. Left side, he's got Njoku.
Sanders
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
From the gun, it's Sanders. Going up top. And for the 3rd time in this 1st half, he's been intercepted. And the Chargers are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. On first down, it's Hampton. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Herbert to throw on second down. He'll swing this out to Hampton. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. Talk things over before third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Lion. 59.
Throwing is Herbert on third down. This one finds McConkey. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
And the Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Herbert. This one high over the middle, but complete. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their second. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Go. 12. Let's go. Ready?
Herbert to the air again. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Kappa. Go.
Throwing again, Herbert. Pass is caught by Gray, right side. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their second. And they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go until halftime.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Throwing is Herbert on third down. He'll find Hampton out of the backfield. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
Another Chargers first down. First and 10.
Herbert to the air again. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Browns are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back-end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield.
It's a gain of 10. First down.
Now Shador on first down. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
Huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Chargers are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
The Chargers take over first.
Mike, that's a great play for any defensive back. let alone an undrafted rookie. I mean, to think that every single team passed on him in this past year's draft multiple times is pretty hard to believe. And again, this is the growth. This is the development that they saw when he signed there as an undrafted free agent. And he has taken advantage of every opportunity he's been given, and now he's creating turnovers for this unit.
Play clock down to 0. That is not the way to start a drive. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think that play probably results in a completion if that protection just holds up a little bit longer. It was that initial pressure in the face of the quarterback that forced him to get rid of that ball a little bit earlier than he wanted. Disrupts that timing, ruins the play.
Here's Herbert. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. Give him 16 there, and a first down. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Kappa.
Throwing now is Herbert. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
The pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being completed.
Now Herbert again. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Hey, Ram.
Again, they'll throw with Herbert. Again, working deep downfield. And he will go all the way. Danny Grant, touchdown Chargers. That's his second touchdown so far here in the first half.
Mike, I'm not sure how else to put it other than this is just a complete defensive breakdown. I mean, from where this ball was snapped, you simply have to just defend the end zone, and if they throw it short, come up and rally tackle. If they throw it in the end zone, high point the ball and knock it down. You cannot give up 6 points to end this half.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
Ready, set. Trap 50. Cowboy 80. Ready.
They'll throw on first down with Sanders. To his tight end, Njoku. And he'll be written out of bounds after a gain of 6.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
He motioned the slot man left. From the gun, it's Shador. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's Sanders to throw. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. He's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain there of 15. It's a Browns first down.
Panther 6, let's go now. 19, Cup 19, Cup 19. Panther 11, Panther 11, go.
Sanders will throw it. He'll get that complete to the tight end, Njoku. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
First down, Browns.
Hey, here we go, start.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. That's caught. It's Dylan Sampson. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. They get 14 yards and set up 1st and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
He will power his way into the end zone. Dylan Sampson. Touchdown, Cleveland. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point is good. And the Browns are able to cut into the deficit. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
30-yard line.
Pistol here for Herbert. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll get enough 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5.
You can just see the frustration of the defender. Just see him get off the quarterback. He's like, man, hold that ball for 1 tick longer, man. I'm there to record the sack. Nice job by the quarterback having that timing and rhythm to get that ball out of his hand. You can imagine, he got close this time. That defender, he's going to keep coming, and don't be surprised if he eventually gets to it.
This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
32.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Shotgun now for Herbert. Left side, catch made by McConkey. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
29-yard line.
60. Panther 60. Mustang 19. Warrior 70.
Throwing now, Sanders on first down. On throw, but it's reeled in. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
A gain of 22 yards. And the Browns first down.
79 Broncos.
On first down, it's Sanders. That'll be taken in by Sampson. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. Why not go back to him? That one good for 20 yards and a first down.
Buffalo 18. Cougar 19 Wyatt.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. Quick hitting slant there. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
To number 88.
It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up first and goal.
Let's go now. Let's go.
He's got his big tight end, David Njoku. Touchdown, Browns. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Ray going to return it.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They go three tight ends here on first and 10. They'll go with Hampton. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
At the 24-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
That is caught outline on the RPO. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock.
And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another first down.
At the 48-yard line.
Game show. Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never asked for help.
Hey, easy. We go orange. 380. Let's go.
From the gun, it's Herbert. That one, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
Throwing again, Herbert. He'll swing this out to Hampton. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. A pickup there of 13. First down, L.A.
That's another.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets. It puts so much pressure on the defense deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
On second down, here's Herbert. Throw left side, taken in by Thomas. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Here's a third down and 4.
Ray. Hey, go Lion. 21. Ready.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Right side, hauled in by McConkey. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on fourth down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this fourth down.
A 49-yard attempt.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
Past the 60. 7 Pirates. 18 Cardinal. Cup 19.
Slot man gonna move in motion left. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
79 Broncos. 19 tight. Ready.
Now Sanders to throw on second down. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Number 16. A gain of 4. And it's third down.
From the gun, it's Sanders. He'll get that out wide to Sampson, and he puts his head down, and he picks up the first down.
An 8-yard pickup.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this.
Ready.
They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10.
Cougar 19. Panther 11. Panther 11. Dragon 60. Warrior 70. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
They'll drop to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
It certainly hasn't been their best game in terms of rushing the passer, but you find yourself with a lead here in the 4th quarter. No better time for that pass rush to come alive and see if they can close this game out.
Out of the gun. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Late in the game, a big turnover goes back the other way. A back-breaking score.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, Mike, you're just trying to make something happen. You find yourself trailing, less than 2 minutes remain. You're just taking some chances. In this case, the chances backfire, and the other team's able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
Next to score, Chargers 38, Browns 21. Here's Ticker to kick off.
After the touchdown, here's Ticker out to send this one away. The return starts from the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now, Shador. There's a short throw caught by Njoku.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Dylan Sampson was the man to try and hook up with them. And it's going to be 3rd down.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a 1st down.
And the Browns 1st down.
Again, it's Sanders. Rolling right. Here's a ball thrown deep, right sideline. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one.
79, bro. 70.
Sanders going to throw again. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Let's go. Ready.
To throw again is Sanders. And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by Cordell Flott.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
Captain trying to work inside. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. On the ground, Hampton. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll about put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So this one is over. It's in the win column for the Chargers. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that is the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Chargers are winners here as we say so long from SoFi.
Poses.